Hello, it's Domain Dave again from CheapWineFinder.com with another value price wine podcast. Like we always do, we write up a review of the wine 3 times a week, and 3 times a week we plug in the microphone. And what we have today is the Florifity French Rosé 2023, $7.99 at Aldi. It's one of their rare new wines in the last month or so. It is organic. It is vegan friendly, which is all very nice thing. It's from a company. I've got links to all this. Ethic Wines, I think it's called, from France, who are carbon neutral and recycle everything, and they have all organic or sustainably grown. That's their whole thing. Florifity is a brand they seem to make just for Aldi. I couldn't find this wine on their website. I don't know what grape it is or which grapes it are. Often in France, depending on where it's from, they either do blends or a single grape. I don't know. They don't tell you where it's from. This is a Vin de France. In France, where the location of a vineyard is super important. It's not just to be in the Rhone Valley, or it's not just to be in Bordeaux. They want to know which side of the river you're on, what town you're near, what hill you're near that town. And everything is ranked. So when you get a Vin de France, which is, you get California wines all the time for, value price wines in California, you don't think twice about it. And actually, you shouldn't think twice about it here, because it is certified organic. And to be certified organic takes years and a lot of money. I mean, it costs money to have it, to go through the process, and nobody goes through that process with a bad vineyard. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna take a sip. And it tastes pretty good. I mean, I always say that a wine that has a story behind it tastes better. You know something about the winemaker, you know something about the winery. Here we don't know much about anything. That's perfectly fine. $7.99. It is not light-bodied. It's more medium-bodied. It's subtle, but it's got flavor. The acidity's really good. It doesn't bite. I've noticed in the last year, these value-price wines are really rocking the acidity. The alcohol is only 12.5, so which is perfectly fine for a rosé. You really don't want them to be too heavy. Global warming changes everything. Take another sip. I mean, it's kind of got these cool flavors. Hold on. I'm getting dried strawberries. I'm getting like stone fruit, maybe nectarine. Getting lemons. I'm getting a little creamy thing, but not like vanilla cream, just some kind of creamy texture somehow in there. The acidity kind of makes you smack your lip, but not all the way. It's not that kind of lip smacking acidity that makes you want to go take another sip without even thinking about it, but it's got good acidity. You put a nice chill in this bottle, and that's a really nice bottle. I mean, it's $7.99, which is very inexpensive. I mean, there's reasons. You don't know where it's from, even though it is organic and all that. For French wines to be expensive, you have to know who made it, where it was, everything. They don't go for, just take my word for it. Yeah, I do, though. At $7.99, I'm not going to ask questions if it tastes good. I'm going to take another sip here. There you go. I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it. There's not a lot to say about it. It is vegan friendly. It is organic, certified. It's from a company that tries to have their carbon footprint as neutral. What else can I say? Oh, vegan friendly. If you like, why would wine not be vegan friendly? It's there is a process at the very end before they bottle it called fining the wine. And what they do is take any solids that are left, any lumps of yeast, any grape residue. It's thinning and fining, and then and traditionally egg whites have done that because that helps coagulate everything. But if you try to be vegan friendly, there is minerals that will do it. Not as good as the egg whites, but it'll do it. And I did it with egg whites here, and there's no lumps. Not that I would care, because the most expensive wines out there have all sorts of lumps. They don't bind the wines at all. They don't filter or find anything. They think that anytime you take anything out of the wine, you take out flavor. Just in the less expensive ones where people freak out when you get big chunks of grape residue or yeast, that makes a difference. But there you go. So it is a wine that tastes great. It is ecologically sound. Aldi, $7.99. French, it's rosé. I liked it. We'll take another sip and we're going to close it up. Yeah, this is a warm weather wine. Put a nice chill on it. You're going to have a good time. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, CheapWineFinder.com. Like us where you like your podcasts. I think we're adding these things to YouTube now, too, so that we're everywhere. We're everywhere. So we have more coming. So adios, keep it cheap. I noticed Trader Joe's has a couple interesting import wines, and I'm going to hit those. So I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days. So keep it cheap, stay cool, and I'll be back.